guys, it's Catherine. This is my iZombie Season 2 season finale reaction video. I had someone who asked if I was going to do one, and I thought, sure, the season finale was crazy, so why not? Though, admittedly, my outfit for this video is a whole lot more Orphan Black than iZombie, but I'm filming this on Orphan Black premiere night, and I didn't want to change into my iZombie clothes just to film this video, but I'm filming it anyway. Hopefully, if you're watching this video, you need to have seen the iZombie 2-part season finale. Both episodes are on the CW app on their website. Pretty sure they're on Hulu. Don't quote me on the Hulu part, I just think that's right. But make sure you watch them. This video is going to be pretty spoilery, so don't watch this until you've seen it, because I will definitely ruin some stuff for you, and I don't want to do that. So, in our 2-part season finale, there was a lot going on. Major, at the end of the episode before the finale, was arrested, and so a lot of the first half was dealing with Major's case and what was going to happen to him. He was in prison, he couldn't get brains, he got let out at one point, but then was rearrested for a different crime. Dale and Clive were both investigating the Meet Cute crime and the Chaos Killer together. And while their cases seemed to be lining up, some stuff went down, and their relationship went from wonderful to on the rocks super fast, all because Dale blames Clive for the cases falling apart. So, if you watched my guesses for the season finale video, you'll know that I was really afraid that Dale was going to die. But she didn't, so I was really happy Dale didn't die. I'm not happy that she left, because she and Clive were great together, but at least the option of her coming back is still there. Because if she died, she was never going to come back, and I literally was prepared for Dale dying. Like, I went in thinking Dale is gonna die at some point in this episode, and I'm gonna be really sad. So, while that was awful, it was not as awful as what I was anticipating. So hopefully Dale comes back. I would really, really like her to come back. I love the dynamic between Clive and Dale. They're great together. I want them to fix the thing that happened. It's not Clive's fault. He needed to get Major out of prison before he ate people. So really, he was saving a ton of people. It's not his fault. So there was that. Then, this isn't in chronological order. This is just reactions to random things from within the episode. So, one of the things that happened is Peyton and Ravi got back together. There was kissing on the couch, and then they both went into Peyton's room together. So Pavi was definitely back. Like, it was happening. It was great. And then Peyton got kidnapped by Mr. Boss's goons and tied up, and Ravi couldn't save her from getting kidnapped. And then Blaine, who had been at the apartment, came back, and he was helping. He wanted to help get Peyton out because it's technically his fault. Like, he doesn't know exactly why it's his fault, but he knew that when Ravi explained it to him, he knew that it was because he and Peyton had hooked up at one point. So the two of them went to go get Peyton, and Blaine basically went in alone with night vision goggles, and took out all of Mr. Boss's men and freed Peyton. So Peyton, in true damsel in distress fashion, it's not her fault, she's great, I'm just saying, he rescued her, and so now there's that sort of togetherness that happens when you get rescued by someone from imminent doom. So Payne is back, but Pavi is back, so now we have a Pavi-Payne love triangle going on, what? Yeah, and she's good with both of them. I love Blaine, but I'm really I don't want that. Even with him, losing his memory, I think it's gonna come back. I have this sneaking suspicion he'll get his memory back, or at least more of it than he has now. Because when he was getting ammo at at the funeral home to go bust Peyton out, he started talking about he was talking about why they had the weapons, and seemed to have this memory flash, because he had this weird look on his face, why do I know that? Why? I didn't know that before. That was my opinion of the face. It was kind of a thing. I don't know. That's just my opinion of that scene. So I think Blaine is at least getting snippets of memory back. I don't know how much. I'm not saying it's a lot. I'm just saying he's like getting bits and pieces back, which we don't know how the cure exactly works, so maybe the cure just takes away your memories momentarily until the cure fully works. Maybe it has to rebuild. I don't know. The cure seems very complicated. I'm not a scientist. So there was the Pavi pain setup thing, and now I need a moment for Chief. Guys, Chief got shot in the head. The head! Like full head, not just eye, head. And now I'm really afraid the Chief isn't gonna come back because Chief, I love Chief. I don't know. I just really, really like Chief and I really didn't want him to die, and then it happened and I saw it and I was not okay. Ooh, I was not okay. And then Donnie got shot in the gut, which means he's fine. Like, he wanted them to shoot him in the head, which surprised me because I was like, why? I mean, I feel like that entire setup was to get them to not actually hurt him because he wanted to live. So I get it. It was a con job thing where he was like, no, do it in the head because I don't want to feel pain. But that led them to want to shoot him in the gut. So I get it. I'm just mad that Chief got shot in the head. I really am. Like, I'm so, maybe he'll come back. I'm gonna cross my fingers. Chief will secretly come back. He probably won't, but I can at least hope. Right? Yeah, I can hope. I can hope a lot. All the hope. Okay. So, while all of that was going on, there was also a big change at Max Rager. Vaughn sold the company to a military organization, and during the big Max Rager party zombie apocalypse event, the new boss is there, and her name is Vivian. So while she's there, she's handling the crazy stuff just fine. She's like shooting zombies up. Like, she's cool, which was awesome. I'm like, oh, she probably has like military training. Got it. End of the episode, she's totally eating brains and being chill. So Vivian's a zombie, but a military zombie? If she is a military zombie, if you have read any of the iZombie comics at all, there's this group that works for the government that's made up of supernatural beings that they're called the Dead Presidents, and I know that it's been discussed that they're not going to bring in a lot of other supernatural elements to the show. It's going to focus primarily on zombies. But there is a zombie member of the Dead Presidents that I would love to see in the TV show. Her name is Kennedy. She's a zombie. She actually has a bunch of like metal parts because in this, when zombies get injured, since they don't heal, she like starts to fall apart, so they just replace bits of her that don't work anymore with a metal structure. So she's like part zombie, part machine? Cyborg zombie? I don't know how to describe Kennedy, but she's amazing, and I would just love a character to show up, and even if her name is not Kennedy, just a Kennedy-esque character would be amazing. I would love it so much because she's so cool, and it would fit now that we brought in the government zombie element taking over Max Rager. And while we're on the topic of Max Rager, okay, I knew people were gonna die. I did. I prepared for it. I mentioned I thought Peyton could die, Dale could die. I was ready-ish for those two deaths. Like, not really, but I at least, like, in my head was starting to rationalize, like, oh, yeah, no. Alright, so we get there, Gilda's a zombie, and they have Drake, and so we see both of them. Drake self-sacrificingly gives himself up to have the new weird cure thing that Max Rager is trying to make tested on him, which so far has just been turning these decently okay zombies into Romero zombies, and so they're just like doomed. And as soon as he left, I was like, oh my god, Drake, no! Because it's the self-sacrificing act that normally turns out tragically awful in Rob Thomas themed things. Like, it just happens. It does, and I knew it was gonna happen. Like, it started happening, and I was like, dang it, Drake, why? And I thought maybe they could get him, but he was way too far gone. Like, he didn't know what was going on anymore. He was trying to eat Clive. So, I get it. I get why he had to die. I also know, okay, if you've seen Veronica Mars at all, in Veronica Mars Season 2, Veronica Mars and Duncan are back together, and Duncan goes to Mexico forever and is never seen again at the end of Season 2. And so I should have known that there would be a boyfriend epic drama tragedy that happened. I should have prepared for this, because there's always the like sort of love interest that seems really good but is not for the main female character. It just wasn't. I should have known. I should have prepared. I should have remembered, and I didn't until after it happened, and I was like, dang it, no, because I don't know if we're building up to Liv and Major getting back together, if that's gonna happen, because in Veronica Mars there was the whole Logan Veronica thing that was like on and off again throughout the 3 seasons, and then in the movie it gets tied up and the 2 of them are back together. That was a lot of Veronica Mars spoilers, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. It's older, it's been on the air for a while. I'm hoping you've seen it. If you haven't, please don't hate me. But I don't know if if it's going to play out into Major and Liv get back together, because they're both zombies now and it would work. No, I don't know. I just don't know. With those 2, I don't. But I should have been prepared for Drake to go away. I should have. I should have known the Rob Thomas boyfriend curse would exist and it would happen again, and I would be sad. The other terrible thing that happened is Gilda died. Ugh, I really liked Gilda. Leanne Lapp was amazing. I don't know why I covered my mouth, but Leanne Lapp was amazing in the show. She was Vaughn-esque in her levels of sarcasm and playing of people, and she would have been great. Like, I could have seen her working for Vivian's Max Rager Corporation, but no, she got shot in the head. I was upset. Like, I was like, no, she's so good. No. I really wanted it to happen. I was so excited. No. Because one of the theories I had was that Gilda was gonna get to take over Max Rager, and that she wouldn't be like a villain, but she'd be this like not great, she'd be a great character, but like a not bad guy, but the sort of like minimal bad guy that sort of exists to annoy our main protagonist. I thought she would be that. I thought it would happen, and no. There were things I prepared myself for that didn't happen, and things that did happen that I wasn't prepared for, and it was a really amazing season finale. Like, it was intense. It was like watching a movie. I was super excited. I was having an awesome time. There were ups, there were downs, there was crazy. There was a freaking zombie apocalypse, guys. Come on. A zombie apocalypse in Seattle. So it looks like season 3 is going to be really intense, what with Vivian taking over the Max Rager Corporation and wanting to build this like zombie, I almost said utopia. I don't know if that's exactly the right word, but she wants to make Seattle like the hub of zombies. So I don't know how that's gonna, I don't know. Liv's not going to be okay with that. Like, none of our main cast is going to be okay with this. So I'm excited to see how that interaction works. I'm also wondering what's going to happen to Mr. Boss, because he hasn't gone away. He's still there, and all of his thugs were just killed off by Blaine, who he really, really wants dead, like right now, because he doesn't understand how Blaine didn't die the first time. So those are my thoughts, reactions, feelings. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of me, please subscribe. You can find me on Twitter at CliffNotes, on my blog, cliffnotes@wordpress.com. I write for the Nerdy Girl Express, which is thenerdygirlexpress.com. I run their Snapchat, the Nerdy Girl EXP, and I post all my iZombie related recipes on the iZombie support group site, which is iZombiesupportgroup.com. Bye, guys.